What's up, pals? Welcome to another episode of the Your Random Pal channel. And welcome to sunny, beautiful Orlando, Florida. You're having fun, right, cuz?
Yes.
And in this episode today, we're going to check out this Orlando Auto Museum. It's part of Dezerland Park out here in Orlando, Florida. This is a crazy collection of cars. From what the website says, it's a $200 million auto collection, which is insane. And it features 2,000 cars plus themed rooms of stuff. They got like a James Bond theme room. So that really piques my interest there. So I can't wait to go in and explore this place, check it out for the very first time. Now, Dezerland Park out here in Orlando, it actually has some other stuff, not just the car museum. So there's like some amusement stuff and other things that like kids want to do. But hey, I'm sure they want to check out the cars too. I mean, a lot of them are like TV movie cars in here from what I know about this place. So let's head on in.
Yes, I'm excited.
All right, follow us. We are inside and we are going to check this place out. Because turn the camera around, look, there's cool stuff everywhere from side to side. Look at this, Looney Tunes, Bugs Bunny.
This is exciting.
Wow, that is crazy looking. Look at the wheels on the thing.
Oh, wow.
Mystery Mobile. Scooby-Doo. Well, here's the cars. Look at that. Doc Hudson. We got Lightning McQueen as a Mitsubishi 3000 GT or a Dodge Stealth, one of the two. Same kind of car. Mercedes-Benz. Nice graphics on it. Oh, look, the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen right here.
Wow.
This is crazy. Look at this James Bond car. Oh, look, a Marilyn Monroe car. What do you think of that Marilyn Monroe car?
It's pretty. I like the glitter.
Yeah. Some crazy stuff out here. Look at all this. You got Elvis in this one over here. Oh, Mercury pace car. Check this out, Ash. Look at the trailer. It hitches onto the top of this Volkswagen Beetle right here. So you can kind of like turn the car around and stuff. I've seen like one like a camper with that kind of setup, but that's funny. That's hilarious. As you can see in the background, there's like a go-kart track there, and there's a lot of looks like arcade stuff over there. All right, we're walking through the gates of heaven right now. Look at here. Welcome to the 20s. This is your really old stuff in here. Look at that, it looks like a Bonnie and Clyde kind of car.
It's even got bullet holes.
Yep. It's not the real one though, the real one's in Nevada. You having fun taking pictures?
Yes.
Got all kind of cool mannequins to go with everything. Really sets the scene. Like you're in the time period. And here's something crazy, boat motors. And look at that. Look in the corner there. It's a Tucker. This is so cool. I've seen some Tuckers before. They're extremely rare. It's a 1948 Tucker. Got bashed in for some reason.
Keep it original.
What do you think of this? It's got 3 headlights. Did you know that?
Extra light so I can
It's
see.
a Cyclops headlight, so that when you turn the steering wheel on the car, that light turns with the steering wheel. But this one, don't know what the deal is with this one. See, it's like some kind of prop or something. You can see it's all blacked out on the windows. It must be like a movie prop. See, it's probably from the movie Tucker Tomorrow's, or it's a Tucker movie. All right, Ash, do you know what this car is? It's pretty famous.
Christine, the killer car.
Yeah. Yeah, that's everybody's favorite Halloween movie if they're a car person. It's Christine. The haunted car. Yeah. Murderer. Yeah. So watch out for that car. It's a 1959 Plymouth Fury. And this is a screen used vehicle. Stephen King horror movie. There's a lot of movie props and movie cars in here. I just showed you the Tucker, but this is we got the Grinch car, and we got the Green Hornets car, which is a Chrysler Imperial. That's a screen used one, 66 Chrysler Imperial. And in this room here, we got another Scooby-Doo Mystery Mobile and the Dukes of Hazzard cars. You could be Daisy Duke, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna need to put some high heels on so you can like be a little taller and stuff.
Blonder maybe too.
She's brunette. You didn't know that? You're thinking Jessica Simpson.
Yeah.
Jessica Simpson did go brunette for the movie.
That's my time.
Yeah. the original show is before your time. There's the cop car, and there's Dixie, Daisy's Jeep. Although she started out with a Plymouth, was it Satellite or GTX? And then there's the General Lee, the 69 Dodge Charger. Now we kind of jumped to a side room, but check this out. It is the world's largest limousine, and it got restored not too long ago, so it's crazy, insanely long. You think you could drive that thing, Ashley?
I don't think I could parallel park that.
Yeah, I don't think you could find a spot to parallel park that. But let's just walk down it and just see how long it is. Maybe you can count the tiles just to see. This thing is freaking crazy. It's like to have a party in that thing.
Yes, we can fit so many people on there.
You could probably go one way down the street and you have to reverse it. Looks like on the other side they got a door open or something.
We gotta check it out. A pool in the back. Hot tub.
Yeah, in the helipad. This car's gotten a lot of attention. It was pretty dilapidated when they found it or whatever, and so they kind of fixed it up, straightened it up. Let's take a look on the inside over here because they got the door open. Look at that. You gotta get down in there.
It's got its own recliner.
Yeah, maybe it's got some massaging functions. All right, so behind Ashley is a bunch of microcars. This is a microcar theme room. What do you think of these little things?
They're perfect little beach cars. We need to rent one and drive it on the beach.
Now, how would you like to drive it on the highway? Expressway? Would you
It'd be like a smart car.
You feel safe in one of them?
No.
I mean, some of them are pretty tiny. I mean, I got some tiny cars, but I mean, these are
extra tiny.
Yeah. They got a ton of them. This is a BMW Isetta, which is, you get into it from this is the door right on the very front. You can see the door handle and you just pull that open. And the steering wheel is kind of attached to the door. It's a pretty interesting little setup there.
We're both pretty small. We'd probably both fit.
Yeah, I mean, little cars like this, they fit me like a glove. I love the chameleon paint on this Austin Mini Cooper. This is pretty cool, and you can tell it's the original British version. It's right-hand drive. There's just so many little cool cars here. This one's the Austin Morris Mini 1000. This one's got some nice graphics on this little Honda 600 right here. Oh, look here, here's your car, Ashley. A little pink Jeep looking thing. It's called a Lambretta. And from what I know, Rambretta is known for like making like scooters. I think it's an Italian company.
I love it. Barbie car.
Yeah. You drive that every day?
Yes. I'm driving it to work.
Here's one of those, we call them Bond bugs. And I've seen one of these in person back home in Louisville. Somebody had one at a British car show. I got to hear it run. Got like I think it's got like a motorcycle setup or motorcycle engine in it. So it's pretty cool. Look, I mean, they got these little bitty, it's like toy cars up here. Some of them look like just like pedal cars. And then you got these little things look like just like the cockpit of a plane with the wings gone. And those look like the early airplanes, but without wings, you know. They got the wings that had like the, was it fabric material on the wings, like the Wright brothers flew. That's what those kind of cars remind me of. And these kind of cars right here, they look like little pedal cars, just a little bit bigger. These are like adult pedal cars. Hey Ash, look at this. Little bitty cute Jeep up here.
The beach car.
Yeah, that's a beach Jeep right there. I mean, it's all open and everything.
It's so cute. Let's see if we can rent it.
Yeah, all right.
Do you think it runs?
Here, ask that person over there. I think that's the rental person.
This looks like a pilot.
This is a Messerschmitt car, I believe. It's actually, it looks like it's a two-seater. Yeah, it's like you're getting into you know, the cockpit of a jet fighter or something. I mean, somebody, see here it is, Messerschmitt.
Messerschmitt?
German car.
Look at the tiny little car.
Oh, here's this really cool Berkeley. This looks like a little miniature version of the James Bond car, the Aston Martin DB5, but it looks like a miniature version of it. That's what it reminds me of. You look on this middle row here, here's these three-wheeled cars. These are like the, I'm pretty sure these are Reliant Robins, those British cars. And they always had like the thing about them tipping over, because, I mean, look at them. You got a wheel in the center there, and you go around the corner, and they did like a Top Gear episode about that.
It looks like the first station wagon.
But look at how tiny these wheels are. Look, like, here's my hand. It's not much taller than my hand. I mean, it's crazy. There's another three-wheeled car here. And these cars are just like, I don't know, for midgets or what. It's like a little BMW Izettas. And this thing looks like one of those bumper cars without the rubber bumper on it. It says it's one of 6 survivors, so that's pretty cool. And look, check out how it's set up here. Looks like that is a drive wheel, some kind of set up here, similar to like a motorcycle. I like how they got these themed rooms laid out with the different countries the cars are from. You see here's a lot of Volkswagen products here. That's a cool chair they got out of the back of a Beetle. Bunch of European stuff in here. Here is a Carmen Ghia. We saw one earlier today in Kissimmee, Florida, at a little local car show. And it had a different front end on it. I think it had like headlights here. So it's different than the typical Carmen Ghia you see. This one's the one you typically see. There's another Carmen Ghia convertible. More Volkswagens. And here is the Auto Union, which is the Audi before they called them Audis, but you can see the 4 rings for Audi, but they called them Auto Union back in the day. And there's the Opel. A lot of people in America see the Opel GT, what they call the baby Corvette, but that's a different type of Opel, European car. We never got them in the US, I don't think. We might have got some, but if we did, I never see them. Italian stallion right here, Alfa Romeo. I remember seeing this in one of these cars when I was in college at U of L. Somebody had one of them. There's a little Fiat. Hey, the Pope's back there. You see the Pope hiding back there? It's the Pope. Look how small that car is behind the Pope there. It's almost like a little van or bus there, the little red and white car.
It's like a mini Volkswagen.
Just some more. These ought to be in with the microcar. They're so small too. But this is a section with the different countries that they're showcasing. Sacre Bleu, it's the French car. There's a Citroen in front of me, and we got a Panhard. The French had some really quirky cars, very interesting ones. There's a Citroen 2CV.
Could you see us riding in that?
Yeah. Look at the windshield on the thing. You get bugs in your teeth.
And too much wind in my hair.
Yeah, your hair would be everywhere. Check out this. This is the Israel section. Yeah, Israel had their own cars. And I have seen one come up for sale. I've never seen one in person, but I've seen what they call a Sombra come up for sale. And this is what they got out here. You can see it's got the cactus on it. Sabra. My bad. I thought it was Sombra, but Sabra. I actually seen one of these come up for sale on eBay, and I thought, wow, that's pretty cool. I never heard of a Israeli sports car, but they did make sports cars in Israel. Did you know that?
I did not.
They had their own brand. It's very rare. I mean, I think it was, I don't know, I want to say they wanted 60 or 80,000 for it.
Crap.
But I mean, it's rare. Look at it. It's got a very interesting front end on it.
Yeah, I've never seen one like that.
Yeah. I mean, the back end kind of reminds me of the British cars, like the Aston Martins. The front end reminds me slightly. It looks like kind of like a Berkeley, like the little mini car we saw on the front end. But yeah, Israeli brand is the Sabra, and they are extremely rare. And they got a Studebaker Lark in here for some reason.
It kind of looks like a... This looks like a B, I think.
You're in for a doozy this time. The Duesenbergs. These are like luxury cars of the you know, movie stars back in the early days of cinema. Look at these beauties.
Oh, wow.
And that is pretty cool right there. Little miniature car right there. That looks like a golf cart. Well, check out the restaurant over here. They got old 50s cars. There's little booths and stuff. That's pretty neat.
Oh, they're tables.
Either that or they're doing something with them. I don't know.
They're as big as boats.
We got a moped section, scooter section over here. You gotta check this one out. This is very quirky. A Tweety Bird moped. That's something you would rock?
Is Tweety Bird that old?
What do you mean?
Because I thought there was just a lot of vintage cars in here. Is Tweety Bird vintage?
Tweety Bird's an old cartoon. I don't know. I don't know what year this moped is. I don't know mopeds all that well. Or scooters. Unlike my cars.
It's pretty cute.
There you go. Going down this row is a bunch of Soviet Russian Ladas. And if you don't know about the Ladas, well, they're kind of boxy shape, but have a little bit of classic style to them, and they were produced for a very long time. These are actually the newest cars you can get in Cuba, because when Fidel Castro took over, everybody just had 50s American cars because they weren't getting any cars in that little island, and they had a relationship with Russia, Soviet Russia, so Russia sent over the Ladas. So those are like the newest cars they got, like in the 1980s. But here in Soviet Russia, you probably drove a Lada, and even in Cuba. And this car right here is a Tatra. This is a Czechoslovakian car. Kind of looks a little bit like a Mercedes, and it's a pretty wide car, somewhat of a luxury car. If you're into retro cars, this is a 57 Chevy Bel Air retro car. It's got touches of a bunch of different cars here. I think it's based on a Corvette. A lot of times they base it off a C5 Corvette or a 4th generation Camaro. And on the back it's got like the old 59 Chevy Impala tail end, so it's a combination, mix match of different cars. If you watch the old Jesse James TV reality show, West Coast Customs, Monster Garage, you remember this car here? It's a limousine fire truck setup. I caught a little bit of the episodes. He had like a Mustang that was turned into a lawnmower and stuff. I didn't catch every episode. You remember that show? Remember Jesse James, the guy that built custom motorcycles? Before your time a little bit.
I feel like it looks like a lowrider.
Looks like a lowrider? It don't really look like bouncing. It's got those skid or side things on there. Make it look low. Oh, look at this. The Bratwagen. The Subaru. It's got a German plate. Japanese car turned into a German car. As you can see, the back half of it is a Volkswagen Beetle. That is very bizarre. Indeed. You like something like that? Like a German Japanese car?
Who paid for that?
It's got a Golf paint scheme on it. Golf, the gas company racing scheme. That's silly.
Presenting the muscle car room.
Yep. Got the 55 Chevy. This looks like a Bonneville salt flat racer with those wheels on it. I wouldn't say that's a muscle car. That's an imported car. Those are crazy. Look at those seats.
Doesn't look very comfortable.
No, it doesn't look comfortable at all. But here's your muscle cars right here. Your pace car Corvette. 76 Trans Am. Gotta love the 76 Trans Am because I own one. Some Mustangs. That one looks like the Eleanor, the original Gone in 60 car. If you've never seen the original movie, had one of those yellow and black ones from the early 70s, not the Nicolas Cage movie. And there's a Cadillac Alante pace car. And here we have the Chrysler Lounge. And these are old 50s Chryslers, 50s, 60s. This looks like a showroom in here. This looks like a showroom of brand new cars. Okay, here's a car that I would absolutely just drool over to have. It's a muscle car, but it's not an American muscle car. It's very famous. It's the Mad Max car, the Ford Falcon XB with the Concorde kit on it and the blower. It's got the zoomy pipes. Right-hand drive muscle car. It is so cool. You can see it's got the dog treats in the back. So this isn't the car from the first movie. They had like 3 original movies Mel Gibson played in. I'm not for sure which, might have been from the second movie or something, but it's nice and clean car, but it's got all the stuff in the back trunk there. And we got the Fast and the Furious cars right here. We got the Eclipse. We got the Grand National. What do you think of that Grand National behind you?
I think it's wrecked.
Would you drive it though?
Yes. Heck yeah.
Yeah. This is a Fast and the Furious Buick Grand National. As you can see, it's sustained a lot of damage. Apparently from the filming of the car. I assume it's a screen used car. It doesn't particularly say on the little sign there. I don't know that you could drive it with the rear wheel like that. You would be driving all wonky all over the expressway. But I do have a buddy back home in Louisville, and he's actually got a screen used Buick Grand National stunt car that is street legal, that is drivable. He got his from the Volvo Auto Museum. I have yet to see it. One of these days I'm going to see it, but they actually did not use Buick Grand Nationals in the movie. They used Buick Regals and they put Chevy V8s in them. So, give you a little bit of information. They did tear up a real Grand National in the movie. Here we got a Acura Integra. Here's a pink Jeep, Ashley. A Willis Jeep.
It's cute.
Yeah.
Look at the interior. It's even pink.
So you could dress up as Barbie and go around that thing.
My pink dress.
You could be off-road Barbie. We are entering the room of the Cars of the Stars. You get an Oscar if you get all these cars right. What is this one right here? Don't cheat.
Miami Vice.
Yeah? What is it? What kind of car?
Ferrari.
Yep. Ferrari what?
You got me.
Daytona Spider. And that is actually not a real Ferrari. In like the, I think the opening credits, they used a real Ferrari. As you can see, it doesn't have the triangular vent windows right on the door. The original Ferraris did. And they used like a McBurney replica. It was like built on a Corvette chassis. And made, you know, McBurney made basically a knockoff Ferrari. And that's what they used in the video because it's not as valuable as a real Ferrari. And they don't have to worry about tearing it up for the stunts. Ferrari didn't like that, so they eventually got rid of that car and they got a real Ferrari Testarossa, a white car. And here's the Speed Racer car. We got Magnum PI's Ferrari 308. And I don't know about this car. It's got Madonna on the side of it. I don't know what the deal is with it. And there's the James Dean Porsche, although not the real one because nobody knows what happened to the real one that he died in. Well, pals, as much as I love talking about these cars, some of the rooms in here, they're playing music kind of loud, so I'm gonna have to set it to my own music, but I just thought I'd let you know. That's why I'm not talking about some of them, I'm just showcasing them. Obviously, I don't want to run into copyright issues. Well, pals, we have worn ourselves out looking at 2,000 plus cars, and it's dark outside now. So I think we're gonna call it a night. So until next episode, don't worry, be random.
And if you never want to miss another random car video,
Remember, ring that bell.